What's going on, you guys? Angrymeal here, bringing you another gameplay commentary over some League of Legends gameplay. I haven't brought this game to the channel yet, neither has anyone else, so I figure, this is a very fun game to play, and, a lot of people on the Obey team actually play this game, so I'm really glad to bring you it. It's just a nice change of pace, since most of the time you guys just see, Call of Duty gameplay, and I don't think there's been any PC gaming featured on this channel. And also, if you haven't tried PC gaming out, this is an excellent first game for you guys to try out, just because of the fact that it's free to play. So you can download it for free, play the full game for free. They also have microtransactions, but basically anything that you can purchase with money in the game is something you can attain from just playing the game regularly, like getting champions. You can buy them, or you can build up IP points, which is basically what you get from just playing the game. Winning, losing, it doesn't matter, you still get IP points from either winning or losing, but you get more from winning, so that kind of gives you an incentive to try to go for the win. Also, you can buy double XP bonuses and stuff like that with money, but obviously you still will get XP from regularly playing the game. You don't have to pay for it. Basically, by buying stuff in the game, you can get it faster and easier, but you can still obviously not pay for anything, just get there slower, get the champions slower, level up slower. Me, for example, I've never bought double XP. I've probably only paid for 3 champions, that's about it. I'm not the kind of person that likes to do that, but some people complain about microtransactions, but realistically this company is putting out a free game, and it's not like it's pay to win. You don't get a really big advantage by buying stuff for the game. It just helps the company, maintain their servers, make money off of this game, and also, they really support the competitive scene. They put out really big tournaments out there. You can win millions of dollars from the tournaments they run. They're running a worldwide championship this year. This is actually only the 2nd year the game's been released, and it's one of the biggest esports titles out there. Unlike, a company like Infinity Ward, they actually, realize that the competitive scene is something that's going to get really big, and they support it, and I love that about them, honestly. It's one of my favorite games to play right now currently. The champion you're seeing me use right now is probably my favorite. It's Blitzcrank. He can basically just pull people, pop them up, silence them, all that good stuff. I don't know, it's just my favorite guy to use. He has really good crowd control. Basically, I can just make them overextend by pulling them in, and if they turret dive on me, they're just screwed. Honestly, nobody can push the turret against Blitzcrank. He just pulls them in, pops them up. That turret will get like 2 to 3 hits on him, and I'll be dishing out damage. The guy I'm landing with is actually my brother, the guy I'm playing with right now for most of the game. He's playing as Garen. He's actually a lot of fun to play. He doesn't, he doesn't depend on mana, so he can just, do work. My brother's just really good at using him. For some reason, not a lot of people use him, but I don't know. Garen's fun to play. He's a really easy, accessible champ too, so if you guys, are first getting into the game, I suggest picking up Garen, because, you don't have to worry about mana management, and he can dish out some good damage. He's got some good skills as well. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the gameplay. I go 9 kills, 1 death, and 12 assists. If you play as Blitzcrank, you're going to get a lot of assists. He's more of a support champion that focuses on crowd control and making people overextend. He usually lanes with just champions that are really good at finishing off other champions. Garen's pretty much one of them. Darius is also somebody I enjoy laning with. I usually don't jungle with Blitzcrank. I see people jungle with Blitzcrank. I don't get how they do it. I'm not a big fan of jungling in general, actually. And also, his skills, I'm just going to go over him. Basically, Rocket Grab is definitely my favorite feature on Blitzcrank. It's his Q, just pulls people in. It's really good at making people overextend. It's a great crowd control skill. His W increases his attack speed and his movement speed. It just basically is good at closing the gap, chasing people down. If all my skills are on cooldown and I'm just trying to get that last hit on him. And also his E pops people up. You'll see me use that a lot as well. It's really good for just chasing people down, keeping them there, keeping them overextended, so my teammates can just put some really good damage on them. You'll see me do that a lot. And his ultimate, its passive is really good. It's just really good for one-shotting minions. It just basically hits nearby enemies with a electric bolt every, I forget how many seconds, I think it's 2 or 3, somewhere around there. It's just really useful for getting last hits on minions, you know, getting that extra gold. I'm not too good at last hitting. I just want to say this, I'm not the best player at this game. I'm never going to claim that I'm awesome at it. I'm actually kind of new to it, but I've been playing a lot lately. Honestly, I just love this game. It's just a lot of fun for me to play. Also, I forgot to mention the active on his ult. Basically, it does a lot of damage. It burns a decent amount of mana though, and it silences my target. So, yeah, it really helps out just pulling them in, making sure they can't attack me with one of their spells back. I love using it. Not a lot of people use the active on his ult. Me personally, I use it a lot. I just pull them in, pop them up, and silence them, so they can't really use any skills to get away or hit me that hard. And right there, the Riven on the other team just did work, and I was running away like a little bitch. I got so scared. Riven's a really good champion. He took on 2 guys right there. I don't know why that Fiddlesticks went in there. Fiddlesticks is pretty squishy in my opinion. And right here, you know, it's 3 of us against 4 of them at our turret. Honestly, I knew I could just pull one of them in, make them overextend, and then, you know, let Fiddlesticks or Garen get some kills. And that's what Garen does right here, actually. He picks up a nice double kill, you'll see that. Uses Damascene Justice right there. Really good, it's a really good skill for just finishing off champions. It does more damage for the amount of, you know, damage already done to the champion, so it's just really good at finishing off people. We actually got a pretty good push right here that gives us a lot of momentum in the game. I pick up another kill right there, and unfortunately we couldn't pick up the kill on that Ahri. We do, however, take out the turret, you know, so we're able to push up even more. We actually have the turret advantage right now. I think, yeah, we're winning 3-1. They only have, oh no, never mind. Wow, it's tied in turrets. My bad. Chasing down this Belgar. It's a really squishy champion. As you'll see, he goes down pretty easily. Honestly, Blitzcrank up against a squishy, you know, mage kind of champion like Belgar, you'll do a lot of damage very easily. I just pull him with my rocket grab, pop him up, you know, use my active ult. It goes to work. I love using that thing, especially since you know, he's really dependent on using his spells, and he wasn't able to use any right there because he got stunned. When I pulled him in, then I popped him up, he was still stunned, and, you know, I silenced him when he came down, so he was kind of screwed. There wasn't really much you could do there. That's one of the things I love about Blitzcrank. If I go up against a, you know, squishy champion like a mage kind of guy, I just really have the advantage. And right here, Garen almost dies. I actually, you know, save his ass, pop him up, silence him. He then goes invis though. I hate that. I hate in any kind of game, stealth really gets me mad. Just invis in general, it's annoying. Like, obviously I saw the guy turn invisible. I know he's somewhere around there. Shouldn't be able to do that. But hey, what can you do? That's just the way a lot of PC games are. Like MMORPGs, you know, MOBAs with stealth. I'm not a big fan of it in any single game. I hate it. And what you're seeing right here is honestly my favorite part about this game. Just, you know, big team fights, 5-on-5, 4v4, 3-on-3. Just a lot of fun, especially Blitzcrank. He really shines in them just because he has the ability to just initiate, you know, pull people. That's basically what I do, just cause people to overextend. I've said that a few times, but it's just, you know, you saw it. And then Fiddlesticks picked up 2 nice kills with his ult, and that's the main thing that won us this game. We won every single team fight basically. I had a pretty good part in that, in my opinion, just because I'm always good at initiating the fight, and you know, just at the beginning I can, you know, just give my team a real advantage by being able to start out the team fight with one of their champions having a disadvantage. Whenever there's an enemy champion that's just like really well fed, you know, he's a really high level, he's doing a lot of work on my team, I always make sure I pull him, so you know, my team can just focus on him and do a lot of damage and get him down. Because, you know, once you get a champion like that down that's just carrying the other team, obviously you're gonna have a real advantage on the team fight, and, you know, just be able to push up a lot. Like right there, we took out that Riven. Me and my brother, we were in the same room, you know, just communicating. Basically, we knew we wanted to take out that Riven since it was definitely the best player on the other team. That Riven played really well, just a really good champion overall. And honestly, right now, League of Legends is probably one of the 2 biggest esports titles right now. That and StarCraft 2 just have a massive competitive following, and it's pretty impressive that League of Legends is around the same level that StarCraft 2 is out. Since League of Legends, you know, didn't have a like prequel, basically it's the 2nd year out, but, you know, it's just really popular because of its free to play, you know, accessibility, I guess, and the fact that Riot Games, which is a company that made League of Legends, always puts out fresh content for this title. They always make new champions, new unique champions. They don't just make, you know, kind of copies of champions that play kind of the same. No, they always make new unique champions. They do it quite often, probably like once or twice a month, and it's just a lot of fun. Everybody's always so excited to get their hands on the champion. You know, they're always looking it up, trying to get in the, you know, beta for the champions just to play as them. honestly one of my favorite champions to play right now is one of the newest champions they added to the champion roster, I guess you could say. Is Nautilus. He's a really good jungler, really good crowd control, just overall a lot of fun to play. Actually, a lot of pros play as him. It's just a lot of fun to watch pros play this game. That's how you learn the most from, you know, just watching, basically, is by watching the top players play against other top players. That's another thing this game does really well. It has an in-game ranking system. It has 3 separate ladders. It has a 3v3 ladder, a 5v5 ladder, and a solo/duo ladder. Honestly, the main one is the 5v5 ladder. It's where the best competition is, and that's just something that's key into making a big esports title, making your game popular in esports, is having an in-game skill-based ranking system. That's something StarCraft 2 and League of Legends does. That's why they're such popular titles. You know, it's just competitive right out the start, and you know, there's nothing that really needs to be changed to make the game competitive on like a game like Call of Duty and Halo, where they have to change so much. And like, you know, the people that only play publicly in that game, they watch competitively, like, what the hell is this, where's the kill streaks, where's that, why is there a respawn delay, blah blah blah. And you know, it's just something that console games really need to take a note of. None of them really have it. Halo 3 had it. Unfortunately, Halo Reach doesn't have it. Hopefully Halo 4 has it. Or if they don't have it, I'm not going to buy that game. And honestly, if they have it, it'll help the competitive scene a lot. And you know, that's something that Call of Duty really needs to step their game up in. If they want it to be a big esports title, you know, they got to put in that in-game skill-based ranking system. I made a whole commentary about this before on this channel. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. This game's wrapping up, as I said before. 9 kills, 1 death, 12 assists. Not too bad for Blitzcrank. I love playing as this champion. I'll see you all later. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and if you guys could go check out my channel, that'd be great. I'm going to start uploading a lot more League of Legends if you want to see this game. And also, I upload usually game battles, matches with commentaries or listen-ins. I'll see you all later. Bye.